Hey, what's going on, guys? So we ended up getting 2 new support stratagems in Helldivers 2. I mean, these guys love releasing content, and I'm loving seeing it. I mean, it's awesome that they're releasing stuff so frequently. Anyways, we ended up getting 2 new support stratagems in an effort to help us fight the automatons a little bit more efficiently, and boy, do they help us do that, because I've been able to play with these for a couple hours, and dang, these things are actually pretty freaking awesome. So we ended up getting the LAS-99 Quasar cannon and the MG-101 heavy machine gun. Now, both of these have been leaked for a while, so we knew they were coming. We just didn't know when they were coming, but a lot of people were really excited for the Quasar cannon more specifically. So anyways, played with these for a couple hours. I have a lot of opinions on it, so I'm gonna go over it in this video, show you some gameplay of these in action, and we'll go from there. Let's get into it. So the LAS-99 Quasar cannon is basically this massive laser rocket, and because this is a laser, it does not require ammo, it just requires a quick cooldown. The weapon can damage elites, but it takes 2 shots to kill most elites. More specifically, the Hulks do take 2 shots, and the turret towers take 2 shots, and Bile Titans and tanks take a few more shots, but if you hit the weak spots of these, they end up dying a little bit quicker. I would say that this is more of the equivalent of the recoilless rocket for the laser category, and overall I've had a lot of fun using it. The pros are that it's very powerful against elites and medium enemies. It just absolutely eviscerates medium targets, and elites, like I said, it kills most of them pretty quickly. The unlimited ammo is always great, and then it can one-shot bot ships, which is insanely good on these over-tuned eradicate missions that we have on the bot side. I was just sitting back on a couple of missions, just absolutely destroying these things out of the sky. The only con I have is that the cooldown does take about 10 to 15 seconds, so if you need to 2-shot an elite, it does become a bit of a problem. However, if you have some distance, it does have a pretty huge range to it, and again, like I said, it's really good against bot ships, so I don't know, that's really the only thing I've found to be an issue with this gun. So the MG-101 heavy machine gun is, as it describes, it's a heavy machine gun. Right off the bat, this cannot penetrate elite armor, so if you're trying to shoot chargers or destroy Hulks, it's not going to be able to penetrate the armor. However, if you hit the weak spots of these enemies, it absolutely eviscerates these elite enemies. This gun has a huge drum magazine on it, but these bullets are larger, so the clip is much smaller, which requires more frequent reloads, which kind of sucks. You end up getting 2 magazines when you're using this weapon as well, and obviously you can find ammo on the ground to replenish this. There are also 3 fire rates for this weapon. So the pros are that this gun does do work against medium and lower level enemies, and it just feels awesome to use. If it just has like a certain punch to it that I really like. And again, like I said, it does a really good job at doing a lot of damage to elite's weak spot. And then again, the multiple fire rates are also very nice. The cons are that this magazine is super freaking small, and it depletes so quickly. And the other problem is that you have to stop to reload this thing, similar to the other machine gun, which honestly is very annoying if you're in the middle of a heavy fight. But again, it does reload kind of quick, I guess. And then even though, yes, it does do work against the elite's weak spots, it doesn't do anything against heavily armored units. So if you're trying to shoot a charger in the face, it just does nothing. It just bounces off like every other type of bullet gun. So overall, I think that these are decent additions to the game, especially the Quasar cannon. I think that this actually gives us a lot of utility, so that way if we're trying to run things like a shield backpack, we can actually have a rocket that's not the EAT, because that's one of the things I don't like about the EATs is one shot and then you gotta call down another one or go find the other one that's on the map. And this does give you a recoilless type rocket launcher to use. The only downside is that, again, it takes multiple shots, unlike the recoilless rifle and the EAT, to kill some of the heavier enemies. Whereas the heavy machine gun, it sits in a good spot because it actually does what it's supposed to do. It really does have a big punch to it, but at the same time, again, I wish it would over penetrate some of the elite enemies. Like, I'm not saying it needs to absolutely melt chargers or Hulks, but come on, man, it just needs to do more. But the good thing is that against like scout striders and various things like that, it does absolutely destroy them, which is nice. It's not just bouncing off of them. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all my thoughts on it. I don't have a ton of other things to really kind of harp on, but let me know what you guys think. What's your experience so far using these weapons? Do you like them? Do you feel like they need to get some tuning? Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you do all the YouTube stuff, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.